Aha,
Stasiun berapa?
23 lampu merah.
Jangan kaget, mulai 2015 semua orang bisa cari untung di semua negara anggota ASEAN.
Oh, good. How much this one?
No, not
Jangan juga bingung, semua punya peluang yang sama untuk sejahtera. Bersama kita siapkan Jakarta sebagai tuan rumah yang ramah bagi seluruh masyarakat ekonomi ASEAN.
How very nice indeed to see you. Thank you very much for finding the time to see me. I know what a busy man you are, but it's very generous of you. Thanks. So straight out of one meeting into another.
Yeah.
You were in one meeting on one side, Paul. Yes.
Send a submissive.
Mm-hmm.
So we prepare a chair in the front of this office.
Oh, right.
So every morning, you know, I will arrive at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
So most of them sit there.
Nice.
I never give
Cycling or what?
yeah.
I will go and sit outside Boris's office and tell him that I was told by the governor of Jakarta that the right thing to do was to go and sit outside Boris's office.
Some people feel satisfied because we know their case and we call what department to solve their problem.
So I hope every morning you spare some time to meet with these people.
Because they want to give a drive and meet some guests and media. Some more than 350 online.
Good heavens.
Get it.
It's incredible how quickly this is spreading. I saw the other day that in China there are now 650 million internet users.
Yeah, in Jakarta also many.
Yeah, I mean it's an extraordinary number. And more people get their news from the internet and from the social media. And all our newspapers in Britain anyway, the circulation is going down and down.
But for us it's very useful to socialize our program and how to answer, some group against our policy. So we are very fast to give a response.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think the world's changed now. That's why I just talked with my friend 2 nights ago. You know why the American have to need more than 100 years to transform their political reform? But we very fast. The answer is we have a technology. In that time, even a television they don't have, and they don't have a model.
Yeah.
They have a model. But Indonesia already have a model.
Yes.
And we have to try error. The model is different. We are more faster.
Yeah, it's amazing how quickly colleagues. I first came here with Margaret Thatcher in 1985, and it was a very different city and a very different country. And now coming back regularly since 1992, every year at least once, and sometimes more. You see the differences every year. It's changed a bit more tall buildings. We build some of them ourselves. The World Trade Center buildings.
And that's not our.
And now,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, congratulations what you've been achieving as governor. It's very impressive.
I already met when Priyono.
Ahok have met with Henry Casing.
Yes, yes.
Nanti mau datang Pak?
The CEO of Astra, you have to come. This is my boss come here.
Yeah.
The owner come, so you have to be the host for this wedding. So you have to come early. Come early.
But I met President
Of the reform
Yes.
of Indonesia.
Yeah, no, it's
Not reformation. Also, just talked last week with my friend too. With my wife in the office, and my friend met her, and we talked with my friend. You know what's his comment? I never imagined I could meet the governor's wife still young and not use the conde fruit of this reformation.
Yes.
I said, like me. If before that time, you could imagine we could sit here.
Yeah.
Because this position is for the general, 3-star. The governor is for general.
Right.
3-star, 2-star, 1-star. If Jakarta is 3-star.
At least,
Yeah.
maybe 4.
Yeah. You never imagine that. Now it's everything. But it's very quick. That's why we're really happy to make Jakarta to be a showcase for this transformation.
Well, I think you're doing very well.
Yeah,
I see
especially for a bureaucrat. You know, we have army reformation. We could say is success. We could send them back to MEDAN.
Right.
And the political reformation, yeah, a little bit handicapped, but already sent, we could say success. But not yet. It's the bureaucrat reformation. We still fail.
It always takes a long time.
Yeah, I think like Malaysia is good, follow the copy as England, British system.
But they have their problems.
Yes, reward punishment.
Yeah.
Also. Now, and like a bidding, open bidding process. Now we try this. This year we start at the 2nd January. We cut 1,500 structural posts.
Really?
We cut it from 8,011, now left 6,511. In this office, we cut 1,500 posts. And we also still make empty the post structure more than 1,000. So we cut, actually the total is 2,500.
That's very impressive. You know, the British government in the last 4.5 years has reduced the civil service by 200,000 jobs.
Yeah, 2,000 jobs.
In a much smaller population of the UK, that's a lot. But they've created many more jobs in the private sector.
Yeah.
So net has been a considerable gain in jobs. And the unemployment in Britain is only 5.5%. In France and Germany it's 12%. So we're doing a lot better by having a smaller public sector and a bigger private sector.
We also launching like Britain, we also and the British embassy help us to for e-procurement and bidding process. They help us. They help us Indonesia Corruption Watch. I think they got a donation from the British embassy. So they work very close with us.
Yeah.
Including for we will form like a unit for gratification. And we also this year we launched our one-stop service.
Yes. What do you mean in the city?
Yeah.
Because the government has also
Yeah.
launched a one-stop
the
service
what?
on Monday
Yeah.
for the whole of Indonesia.
It's like BKPM as well.
Yeah.
Now it's what people-
I think
We are more advanced, I think. You know what we say we are more advanced. Before we said service is like banking, I think the same. But what makes us different is I said you put in your heart you like a broker. You know what the meaning of broker? If somebody come to you, if you're a broker, even they ask a good they want to buy, you don't have, you never said, sorry, I don't have you, please go to the store or another broker. The broker will say, yes, I could do it.
Right.
Even they call another. And that's the spirit of our one-stop service.
Yeah.
So we want to hear, some people come, oh sorry, you have asked another recommendation from the sub-district head. You could not say this. The first part they still do this. And now they not really know what I mean.
Right.
Because they still put in the glass to fill their old water. I said, you have to empty your glass.
Right.
Because this is a new idea, more advanced than even we beyond our regulation, existing regulation. You could find out another loophole for serving people.
Yes.
Why not we find a loophole for serving people? It's not against the law or regulation. That's our new system. So they will help them to get the recommendation. Dia nggak perlu ke RT RW lagi untuk rekomendasi. Jadi si lurah yang harus urusin.
And it's very important to do it in an economy
Yeah, so
as
you
well.
go on. Back and forth just because the recommendation.
I hope I just want to ask this. There are deficit, right?
We put deficit because we have a surplus last year budget. So I put deficit to use this surplus budget to put it. And we have a surplus. This year we put 5 trillion. 5 trillion itu kira-kira
500,000.
million. Yeah.
The richest.
And the biggest part goes to education, I read.
Yeah, 27.
And flood defense.
For the under, almost 1,000. We improve.
Ahok, do you feel that a budget of Jakarta quicker?
Yeah.
Actually, you should consider borrowing money on behalf of the
Borrow money, you have to ask the permission from our parliament.
Mesti itu.
That's the headache. That's why we use the PPP.
Like the country, if they can issue a bond, I think in a lot of big cities they also
They issue a bond, but we think before you issue the bond, you need a study, everything, I think it's headache. You will spend 2 years. That's why we put a new system, is the PPP. We have to develop public-private partnership, but little bit, it's like a bargaining for the high-rise building. So we want to develop our first corridor light rail transit.
Right.
So that's why this year we hope everything could run at least one corridor.
This is the first time that the confidence is that whatever you're spending is the spending for the benefit of the project itself.
Yeah.
Is the city council very political or
Political.
very, all the parties are there?
Yeah. That's why Jakarta is a little bit different. We call city is a part of North Jakarta, South Jakarta. It's a city. They have a city council, Dewan Kota, elected, but they don't have a right for a budgeting. The right for budget is only in the province.
I see. Right.
And that's why Jakarta, another national capital city, they call it mayor, not the governor. Because they're a city.
Sure.
London, New York is a city. But Jakarta, we call is the province. Mayor is, I appoint mayor, not elected. Jakarta only election for the government and for the parliament, province parliament.
Right.
But the city council elected by the people, but it's small. This not
Right. It doesn't have a big.
this not get involved or national general election committee.
Right. Right.
Only us.
Yeah.
There's a little bit.
And it has no responsibility for infrastructure. I mean, that is
Yeah,
all the provincial.
Jakarta, because Jakarta is the national capital, I have a right to appoint 4 deputy governor. But Tanto is my deputy governor for industry, trade, and transportation. He's a professor. He's a lecturer in University of Indonesia.
With experience in Britain.
Yeah.
I was a visiting professor at Leeds University.
Yeah. He also very fluent and speak Japanese because itu is in Japan. Tokyo.
As well.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now we want to make a bidding again for selection for deputy governor for the spatial itu tata ruang.
Special planning and
Spatial planning.
Right.
The doctor and have or urban or planology. We hope we could get when we become my good advisor. That's why in Jakarta it's different if I compare to my hometown when I was a mayor.
Right.
There, and I met 10 people, I like make a job, 8 people under my education. But here, 10 people, 8 people are above my education. That's why here more easy.
Right.
I don't need to exercise my brain, too many smart people. I just ask them. That's the reason.
I'm sure your brain gets plenty of practice.
I just need here to exercise my muscle. Enough muscle. Because you have to execute. There are many vested interests in Jakarta.
I'm sure.
From the poorest until the richest have a vested interest here. Like a river. You don't imagine, want to make a connecting river, 2.8 kilometers, because the flood come to Gunung Sari. We have another small river to get to our Sungai Kelapa Sea Harbor.
Right.
Have a pumping. But the problem is, the river wide 12 meters now become 2 and 3 meters. And occupied by very luxury permanent house,
Right.
980 met house.
Right.
Belakang pusat semua.
And that causes the flooding.
That's the problem. They want to open the gate, they're flooding. Not only flooding, they have a hospital flooding because it's not enough. So we have to demolish this. Demolish this, we have to provide a low-cost apartment for them. Have you been to Jakarta? They ask me like this. You know how long I've been here? Since 1970s, I already live here.
Right.
How you just come to Jakarta, you want to demolish us?
That's difficult.
Yes,
to manage.
That's the problem. And one re-elected again in 2017. If we think as a politician, we never do this. But I already make up my mind. I don't care 2017. You want to vote for me or not. I just want to make this Jakarta clean. No flooding, no traffic jam, even I have to lose my position. That's my commitment. I just want to do it in humanity, serving others. I don't care my power or my position. Because if I am afraid of this, I do nothing.
You do nothing, yes.
I will neglect it to do this. Confused.
Well, I think you've got a lot of support. I was talking yesterday to some of the representatives of British business in Indonesia, and they had taken an opinion poll of their members, and 76% were positive or very positive about Indonesia under the new administration. So that's a good sign. If foreign business are taking an optimistic view, I think that's good support for your efforts.
There's two things that probably we can add. Number one is Jardine have a foundation. Oxford and Cambridge is on the share. Memang the foundation is designed for undergraduate. Yeah, which if any of the children is very smart, very bright, which has been accepted in Oxford or Cambridge, they can apply to get the scholarship. Second, which has been accepted primarily Oxford, Cambridge.
If postgraduate, we could send our bureaucrat, maybe young bureaucrat.
I think memang is under, if the applications of the undergrad is very low, we can consider to give the opportunity to the postgraduate.
I'm looking for leaving to LSE.
Yeah, I think before we used to have quite close relationship with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But by
We need to spread it more widely than that.
Exactly.
So we want young diplomats. We don't need
bigger
trade.
opportunity.
They have to be a government employee, but they have to be any kind.
Yeah.
Has to be government employee.
No, anything. But we just want to make sure that we want to give the opportunity to nations to become more educated.
Have a link or register.
Ada, nanti saya kontak saya di proses saya kasih dia.
Ditaruh di website kita. Kalau suka kunjungi website Jakarta buat kesempatan.
Secondly, Pak Ahok, I think if any of your staff is going to Hong Kong, it might be good to meet with our property people from Hong Kong.
Oh.
It was Jared Collier's before.
Colliers is the broker.
Yeah.
The Hong Kong land is the property development where we are very big in Hong Kong.
And
We
in China.
own 13.
We have to learn how they manage their mass rapid transit and use TOD and.
Welcome, Pak.
NPR.
We are not expert in NPR, but we are expert to connecting from what most of our building is in Central. So it's like in Sudirman. So we are helping to build the skywalk from one building.
Yeah, we learn the skywalk.
Yang menarik Pak di Indonesia, I think
Kita pengen loh skywalk ini. Kita lagi pengen, tapi kan masalah orang-orang ini mesti diajak.
Bundaran
Kita mau coba mallnya dulu.
offer them if they willing to invest together, we can help them to raise the
Yes,
railway,
yeah.
which I think is very important because I think we
Like Great Indonesia, you see people walk.
Yeah.
crossing
the
the
street.
What you need is probably not fully air conditioned, but shelter.
Yeah.
If we have more money, we can put air conditioning because then it's more convenient. I think that's the biggest one because when we walk, takut yang Bapak bilang di Tanjung kemarin, takut ditodong, takut di apa. You always worry. Tapi kalau memang bagus, Pak, pasti orang lebih banyak jalan.
We try our itu GPO tuh.
Oh yeah, the pedestrian bridge.
With, in Bundaran Hi, the new model, more open, so people could look at, including our station,
Yeah.
bus station, more open.
But I think we can initiate because we have Jakarta Land, we have Astra to become the
You can give us the proposal, you do it.
belum ada Pak. Nanti yang kalau saya dengar tuh kan dulu they have to take from their front yard ya, so it's building.
Nah, we give them KDB pun dikasih free, lo mau Skybridge
Iya,
kasih.
Skybridge kan dia kan cuma ambil sedikit
Boleh.
ke dalam kan Pak.
Bisa kasih. Kan dia kasih tuh KDB dulu.
Oh.
Baik, kan gedungnya KDB udah penuh.
Udah penuh.
Dibuat gitu dianggap KDB, masih harus saya free. Nggak usah hitung KDB.
Kalau mau kasih 10, 11 KLB juga harusnya nggak mengganggu kan.
Itu sampai 14 kita kasih sekarang. Kayak
Dan
Singapura.
Pak Adi, Bapak mesti initiate, nanti saya akan encourage Jakarta Land untuk...
Kita udah undang, kalau yang RRT itu udah undang.
Boleh Pak, karena Jakarta Land grup kita Pak.
Boleh.
Astra grup, at least di studio ada 2, 3 yang bisa saya bantu.
Boleh.
Sama Pak, lihat, this is, sorry, I just want to share with them. Hong Kong Land baru bikin a new project with BSD.
Oh.
Pak Ahok mesti lihat, they give us 70 hectares of land. It's a 50-50 joint venture. Pak, cuman the way they bikin the township planning is very good. Very, at least from the...
Use the American architecture.
Nah ini Pak, karena we have a lot of expertise in China. We built a lot of mixed use development in Hong Kong, like in some cases in Singapore. Jadi I think it's a good experience for orang Bapak tukar pikiran. I don't say belajar ya Pak, tapi we will be very happy to show it our project in China, in Singapore.
Hong Kong juga.
Iya.
Dan itu menarik Pak, karena memang proyeknya harus sangat efisien.
Kita pengen tahu mengenai pedestrian bridge tadi Pak, yang building to building and crossing the road.
Mungkin swasta tawarin proposal daerah mana kan tawarin kita kasih.
Pak, kapan kalau
Jadi model.
nanti saya akan ngomongin, siapa tahu we will arrange a tour to help you to meet with the relief.
Too many tours here.
Karena Hong Kong kan juga sudah datang itu
Professional tours.
Then the tourists.
Pak Jokowi don't like to go abroad.
Yeah.
Same with me. So we like to make, okay, you represent us
Yes.
to go.
atau pas mereka sih tadi saya undang Bapak itu, at least bisa dia
To speak
arahkan.
good in English, good in Japanese, so you could go.
Tell me something different. Is the President going to get his budget to Parliament all right? The national budget?
Already, national budget.
Is it? I thought
Belum
it was
belum di approve Pak.
Nah, the national budget, for presiden udah oke.
No, approved by the parliament.
DPR udah ketok, udah ini,
Udah Pak, saya nggak
Rasanya belum.
udah. DPR udah nggak
That's
masalah.
what we has been.
Jakarta delay, just yesterday.
Karena kalau yang
National already.
the revised budget, maka itu yang saya.
Yeah, national, you know, they already passed the law for this budget, but some they put a star.
Oh.
When they put a star, that means they have more discussion about this. But the total budget already.
Yes, I've told them still a possibility that
Yeah,
some in Parliament
yes.
might want to
Yes,
block
some
it.
they postpone.
Yes,
Because dibintangin, put a star, that means they postpone.
right.
I've been there for 2.5 years.
How it
There's like a strict like bargaining.
Yeah,
and all.
mudah-mudahan it's not.
But we are very happy. For Jakarta Parliament, everything okay. I just keep stand firm. No bargaining, no negotiation. If you want to do it, or I use my right, in 60 days I could use the last year budget.
Oh, right, yes. No.
Yeah, I treat it like this. If you don't want to do it, no discussion anymore.
That's like in America
Yeah.
and also in
I
Europe.
used the last year budget.
You call it the provisional 12ths.
Yeah.
You go back to the previous year and take exactly the same sum
Yeah,
each
the
month,
same.
all the way through. Yes, I see. I didn't know that was an option here.
Yeah, so after I said that, they said okay.
I think this is the first time where the confidence of the people is very high for the money that you spend. Basically, it's going to be
It's transfer.
well spent money because they will see the thing is going to happen.
We want to purchase acquisition many land this year for open space for a garden.
Over park.
We went for
I
a
thought about how even the British embassy would have it.
Yeah, we were making negotiation. We hope could sell to us.
No, it's not, I thought it's being finalized, not yet.
Yeah, about 500 billion. Yeah, 500 billion rupiah.
Yes.
Change the look at us and they put that. So people will see, but it's very minimized design, but more.
Okay, and peace.
President.
Yeah.
Yeah. People just have he appoint himself, he like him, he trust him.
Right.
That's the difference.
Yes.
And people like, which general police don't have a lot of money. Maybe except Sugam, maybe the last.
Who doesn't have money? Money.
Yeah. That's the. So what's wrong? Yeah. They forced him. That's the difference.
Actually, but I think this has been becoming the concern of the investors.
Yeah, just talk to Austrian
Yeah.
ambassador. I explained to him, I think everything's okay. Just people have a wrong perception.
But it spreads to the international community.
Yeah, it looks like Jokowi is under the Megawati. But if he's under Megawati, he already inaugurated BG. Why he refused to inaugurate?
But the key thing is to resolve it quickly.
Yeah.
We should never let these problems drag
And
on.
the Japanese have to count the days.
Yeah.
The Japanese always count the days. Maybe today, maybe it's 100 days today.
One more input, if I can give, because Bapak is very close with the president. Actually, one thing that we haven't really focused is how to work harder to get our Indonesian rating upgrade. Because the moment.
What is a one-stop service?
Yeah.
Including us, the building license, everything. Because every time when they make a survey or polling, they use Jakarta as the indicator. That's why we have to move very fast here.
I think sometimes you should do the roadshow as well, to meet some of the investors. Because public image is very important. But we only need one notch to become an investment grade. If we become an investment grade, money will come. Karena by certain international standard, they have to put their money in the investment grade country. Now, they are reluctant because we are not an investment grade country. The dollars the rupiah will strengthen, because there will be more fund flow to Indonesia. I know everybody is busy with their things to do, right? But this is the momentum of the new parliament, the momentum of the dropping in oil price, which is good for our budget. I think this is being tainted.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Pak Jokowi. You never imagine could reach the $50 per barrel. That's amazing.
It's a blessing.
It may get lower still. I think we'll come back eventually.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
probably
Natural
60,
level
maybe
65, 70.
But I think you are helping the government, and then you meet with the Fitch, all of those rating agency people. Indirectly, you explain to them what is the roadmap of Jakarta, which is a lot of things to do with Indonesia.
Are we under the Vietnam? No?
I think definitely we are not investment grade. Probably the same with Vietnam, but Philippines is better. Philippines is already investment grade.
Vietnam is very much growing.
Yeah, but it's
So
taken,
we should
they've
be
had
better
25
than
bad
Vietnam.
years in the Philippines.
We should get the investment grade 3 to 4 years ago, but I think we have been punished. The uncertainty of oil price before we bought SBY, where he doesn't dare to increase
Subsidy.
Yes. Now the subsidy is almost gone. I think
Only 1,000 rupiah.
somebody have to go and meet the clients. I will be happy to accompany Bapak. Meet with the rating agencies. And indirectly, not telling them, but indirectly explain to them, look, we are in a much better position. Why we are not?
Yeah, maybe just arrange like in for dinner for walkie talkie.
Itu karena masing-masing lagi sibuk dengan politik kan, ini nggak ada yang fokus.
Yeah.
Tapi Bapak as the governor juga ada
National
fokus.
level. Support the national levels.
Yeah, we should.
Karena I think you have to show what.
Become the barometer. They follow us.
I think the confidence will increase quite tremendously.
Time. It's very nice to meet you. Very impressed by what I hear. I will help to spread the message back in the UK about how well Jakarta is run these days. And as I say, British business has got a positive view of Jakarta and a positive view now of Indonesia.
I think what we have to learn a lot from London is actually your creative industry.
They are very strong. Yeah. London's going through a very good period at the moment. It's very international, very lively. The business sector is lively. People want to come and live in London. You know that London is now the 4th biggest French city.
French.
There are more Frenchmen in London than anywhere else in France except Paris, Marseille, and Toulouse.
4 combined 1.
London is number 4, and then Lille is number 5. Yes. So many Frenchmen have come to live in the UK. They don't like paying tax in France. They find themselves paying lower tax in London and a better life. Anyway, that's another discussion.
One thing which is not happening in Jakarta, I think
I'm sure to have
Happened immediately a few days back. And I just learned that Turing machine actually coming from printing. Turing machine?
yes.
The original of the computer machine.
Gosh, very good news. Good luck.
Yeah. Thank you so
Very good
much.
to meet you. Very interesting.
Ya, lain Pak Profesor apa tadi mengenai
Thank you so much. Very nice to meet you. Oh, right. Yeah, well, good. It's nice to meet
Yes,
you.
like
Yes, yes, that's right. Not a good one. Yes. Yes. Very nice to meet you.
kita kelas dulu, nanti di fotonya.
Iya.
Congratulations-nya.
Nanti kita kontak Pak.
Terima kasih.
ya Mas.
Yang asam ya Pak ya.
Ah,
Ya.
oke.
Ya.
Kuban.
Iya Pak.